Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Evergreen Park in Effingham, Illinois. Tonight is the first installment of the Class 2A Regional Boys Baseball game between the Robinson Maroons and the Newton Eagles here this afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on EESN, Newton Athletics-EESN, live on YouTube. I'm Braden Wise. Partner about to show up here in just a moment, Jarrett Tharp, and we'll have the game for you guys here live on YouTube this afternoon. Thanks for joining us here. We'll get back with more information on the McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. This postseason is brought to you by the McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning just west of Willow Hill, Illinois on Route 33, as well as the Newton Athletic Boosters in Newton, Illinois. Thanks for tuning in. Be back in just a moment. McCoy Heat and Air Conditioning, located on Route 33 west of Willow Hill, Illinois, is your locally owned and operated choice for keeping your home, business, or building comfortable. Call Kenan and Greg for all your heating and cooling needs at 618-455-3129. McCoy's, locally owned, locally trusted, your number one choice for heating and air.
This broadcast is brought to you by Newton Athletic Boosters, supporting Eagle Eye Sports Network and the great athletes in our community. Clear vision and friendly hometown service from a team you can trust. At Wolf Eye Care, your eyes are their top priority. From routine eye care to new frames and contact lenses, Dr. Adam Wolf and the team will guide your whole family to great vision. Conveniently located east of the square in Newton, Illinois, Wolf Eye Care combines modern technology with personalized care you can count on day in and day out. Call today for your appointment at 618-783-3123. Wolf Eye Care, helping you focus on what matters most.
Looking for your next truck, SUV, or family vehicle? Visit McLean Motor Sales in Newton, your trusted Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck dealer, serving Jasper County and the surrounding area for more than 70 years. From rugged Ram trucks and legendary Jeep SUVs to powerful Dodge Performance and family-ready Chrysler models, you'll find the right vehicle at the right price. Plus, count on hometown service you can trust long after the sale. Stop by McLean Motor Sales on the east side of Newton or visit us online at mcleanmotors.com.
Farley Insurance Agency, located at 124 West Washington on the Square in Newton, Illinois, your hometown family-owned agency. When you deal with a family-owned insurance agency like Farley's, you get treated like family. Stop by or call today at 1-800-500-4421.
Planning for the future starts with the right people by your side. That's why you should choose Eckhart Financial in Altamont, Illinois. Will Oakes, your Eckhart Financial representative, will guide you through retirement planning, investments, life insurance, or whatever matters most. Trusted service with personalized strategy. Will Oakes with Eckhart Financial.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Evergreen Hollow Park. I'm Braden Wise alongside Jarrett Tharp. Jarrett, thanks for joining us here this afternoon.
Yeah, pleasure to be back here as we start postseason play for Newton Eagle baseball, and good to be back here on the broadcast with you, Braden.
Yes, it is. We want to thank McLean Motors, one of our pregame show sponsors, along with Newton Athletic Boosters, as well as McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning in Willow Hill, Illinois. As Jarrett got to sneak away a little earlier here today on a gloomy morning, rainy morning, as we had a little chat outside and experienced service after the sale, at McLean Motors. And you guys do a great job at that. But nonetheless, we're here at Evergreen. The 2A baseball stage is set between the 24 and 8 Newton Eagles and the 13 and 14 Robinson Maroons. Robinson comes into this contest as the number 7 seed overall in the regional, as the Newton Eagles come in at the number 2 seed in this regional setting here at Evergreen Hollow Park. So, once again, Jarrett's Eagles have been struggling as of late when it comes to hitting the ball a little bit. So, let's hope tonight the Eagles can turn things around a little bit and hit the ball a little better as we go on through the night.
Yeah, I know. Like you said, I wasn't there the last 2 games, but I seen some box scores from them, and the Eagles, struggled to hit the ball the last 2 games, but they rounded out their regular season last week with some very good opponents in Greenville and Carterville, and some of those St. Joe Ogden, the number 1 team in the state for 2A. So we've seen a lot of good pitching and struggled to hit the ball, but it's a matter of time before the bats get going, and all it takes is, a few, and that gets the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of like a domino effect. Once one guy gets hit, and, it kind of just seems to come all together.
And, on the bump today, got Carson Barthme. Last time these two teams met, Drake Wolf had the start. I believe we broadcasted that game last go-around. And Carson definitely would say the ace this year for the Newton Eagles here in this early game. A little bit of an earlier start time, 4 o'clock, because of only an Effingham taking slate here at Evergreen Hollow Park here just after the first round game. And that'll be one for the books as well, because Newton struggled. All 3 teams here in this regional this year. Robinson beat them last time around. I believe that was a 3-2 ball game that went 8 innings. I know it went 8 innings, but nonetheless, the back half of the lineup has really been leading the Eagles away this year as far as hitting goes, especially in the back end of the order. And really just got to get the bats going, got to figure something out, because pitching and defense hasn't been a big issue here as of late, but hitting has. And Robinson, they pitched their ace on Monday. That was against the OPH guys there, and we'll see. They had Mason Brown pitching there. He's had 150 strikeouts on his career, so congratulations to him. He's had a great, successful career as a Robinson Maroon. Nonetheless, we're about ready to get set to go. We'll have the national anthem here in just a moment. Jerry, anything else to add before we take a quick moment break for the national anthem?
I don't think so.
That's going to do it for us here in just a moment. We will have the national anthem, and we will do the starting lineups here in just a moment. This is Eagle Eye Sports Network. Welcome back to the broadcast here, everybody. Thank you for joining in on Newton Athletics-EESN on YouTube. Thank you, everyone, for joining the live stream of broadcast of Newton Eagle baseball today. As the stage is set and we're about ready to get things set off here for the Newton Eagles. They're the home team today in their home white jerseys with blue lettering and orange numbering. Blue caps with white numbers and lettering on them, as well as the away team today will be the Robinson Maroons in their their away gray uniforms with maroon numbers and letters outlined in white. Jarrett will have starting lamps brought to you by McLean Motors and McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, as well as the Newton Athletic Boosters. For the Robinson Maroons, first off, Jarrett.
Yeah, leading off for them, playing shortstop, number 12, Jetson Holt. In the 2-hole this afternoon is going to be number 5, Gunnar Holt, doing the catching duty. Braylon Murray, number 2, is going to be playing second base, batting third. Felix Reynolds on the mound tonight, wearing number 34. And Noah Myers playing right field, wearing number 14, batting 5. Brody Baker is DHing. He's wearing the number 4 jersey, DHing for A.J. Noblet, who is going to be playing center field. Isaac Hardiman going to be playing first base, wearing number 24, batting 8th. And then Grayson Brown, wearing the number 21 jersey, playing third base, is batting 8th. And then Reese Johnson, wearing number 1, playing left field.
Jetson Holt steps in to take a call and strike number 1 to get the game started off for Carson Barthamy on the day. Thank you for the starting lamps, all brought to you by McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, as well as Newton Athletic Boosters. Barthamy ahead in the count, 0-1. That's going to be a grounder to Gavin Meinhardt. The 5-3 put out is good to put one out on the board for the Newton Eagles to start off their day. Good way to start off, a little 2-pitch AB to start the day off for Gavin there at the third base position.
Yeah, that's going to be the key here for Barthamy. Get ahead in counts early on and just let your defense do the work. Don't try to overpower and, just get some nice ground ball outs. One
down brings up Gunnar Holt, number 5, the catcher here today, batting in the 2-hole. He's going to take a ball high to start his count off. 1-0 is the count now on Gunnar Holt. Thank you guys for tuning in wherever you might be here on Newton Athletics-EESN live on YouTube. Let us know in the live chat how you like the live stream as the 1-0 offering is on the way. It's going to be a breaking ball called for a strike 1. Even the count's up 1-1 and 1 out for Carson Barthamy. We did one game there, Jarrett, where Carter pitched, and I can't get Carter out of my mind every time he starts pitching. Nonetheless, the count moves to 1-2. Hangs another curveball. Waving at it was Holt. On deck is Braylon Murray playing second base. The 1-2. From the windup now, Barthamy kicks, deals a nice breaking pitch in the dust as the count will even at 2-2. As Jarrett, the new camera came in, but it was only about 30 minutes before I left, so we weren't able to use the new camera here today. So maybe, hang a K up there for Barthamy backwards, and that's going to put 2 outs on the board now for the Eagles. As I was mentioning, hopefully this new camera will do baseball a little better and give us a little bit of a better vantage point on certain sports. And we cannot thank enough all of our fine sponsors we have coming on for this year and next year as well. And once again, this postseason is brought to you by McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning and the Newton Athletic Boosters. Now stepping in will be Braylon Murray playing second base wearing the number 2 jersey here today, as he will take a 1-0 to start off his count on this nice warm afternoon. Turned out to be pretty nice for the rain that we had overnight. That one's be popped up out into center field. Ferguson on his wheels for it. He's going to call for it. 3 up, 3 down for the Robinson Maroons. Eagles coming up to bat next here live on Eagle Eye Sports Network, Newton Athletics-EESN.
Clear vision and friendly hometown service from a team you can trust. At Wolf Eye Care, your eyes are their top priority. From routine eye care to new frames and contact lenses, Dr. Adam Wolf and the team will guide your whole family to great vision. Conveniently located east of the square in Newton, Illinois, Wolf Eye Care combines modern technology with personalized care you can count on day in and day out. Call today for your appointment at 618-783-3123. Wolf Eye Care, helping you focus on what matters most.
James Bacco Service Incorporated, serving Jasper, Effingham, Clay, and surrounding counties, the most reputable name in septic service. Call James Bacco for your free quote today at 217-925-5132. James Bacco Service, the #1 name in septic insulation and service.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the broadcast here. Bottom half of the first frame here on Newton Athletics-EESN on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel as we'll be bringing all the Newton Athletic games coming in the 26 and 27 school year, as we'll be bringing to you guys football, volleyball, a little bit of soccer, basketball, and as well as baseball and softball for next year as well. So stay tuned to that. For the Newton Eagles lineup here, they're 24-8 on the season. Number one hole hitter, number 24, Quincy Fulton, will step in from the right-handed side. He's playing first base today. And 2-hole, David Ferguson playing center field. Drake Wolf, the shortstop, batting third, and Dominic Botzel cleaning things up behind the plate. As Quincy's going to take a ball in the outside half for ball one to start off his count.
Felix Reynolds on the mound here this afternoon for the Robinson Maroons, the freshman, coming in with a 1-2 record on the year with a 1.67 ERA.
Reynolds is going to throw one on the outside half just again. 1-1, even up the count. Reynolds, we seen him the last time the Eagles faced him in a relief outing for Reynolds, and he did a fine job for just a young freshman. 1-1 the count now. He's going to deal on the outside, not giving much for Quincy down the heart of the plate nonetheless.
Definitely the right idea for Reynolds there.
No.
You know, working outside to Quincy, who can pretty well hit anything over across the plate.
2-1. That's over the plate, and that's going to be popped up out into foul territory. Isaac Hardiman's going to be camped under it, and that's going to be an F3 to start the game off for the Newton Eagles offensively. 4 pitches, 1 out for Reynolds. As now that'll bring up the center fielder, senior David Ferguson. Ferguson steps in for the left-handed side of the plate. He had the Eagles' only hit against Greenville last Friday. And I think he got that in the first inning. So the Eagles went hitless in that outing. Called strike on David Ferguson here, 0-1. Ferguson stepping back in. Look a little low on that one, but 0-1 the count now. We're 315 out in the right, 315 to left, and 360 on the center. Ferguson's going to take pitch number 2 to move it to 1-1 now.
Ferguson batting .321 on the year.
He's just struggled with popping the ball up here as of late. The 1-1 to Ferguson. He's going to do just that out in the center field. Camped under it will be the center fielder of A.J. Noblet. And he's going to record that out. Noblet, a very good athlete as well out there in center field. I don't know if you remember him on the football field, but, man, he was a fast wide receiver. And I remember Ferguson and Noblet running against each other in the state track meet when they were in junior high. Next up will be Drake Wolf, the shortstop, number 3 hitter, wearing number 4 jersey here today. The white jersey, he'll step in from the right-handed side, 2 down now, trying to get the Eagles' first hit away. That was be a pass ball right under us here for Drake Wolf, 1-0. Dominic Botts will clean things up here today in the number 4 hole. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The 1-0 is going to be down away as well for Reynolds, 2-0. Once again, I'm Braden Wise alongside my friend Jared Tharp here. And been a pretty good week. Let's hope we can keep this going. We did a lot of recording yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Or Monday. We had a good time doing that. And the 2-0 from Reynolds. It's going to be low and inside. 3-0 now the count for Drake Wolf.
Yeah, did a little recording. You cooked some steaks, had a nice steak supper.
We did, and Katie did a fine job doing the potatoes and the sides and all that. It was a good ESN night. That's going to be a base on balls for Drake Wolf, first runner aboard for the Newton Eagles. early on in this game. We're in the bottom half of the first frame. 2 down. We'll bring up Dominic Botzel. Dominic on the season, he's caught and hit fourth about all season long. And let's see how he's doing on the stat sheet right here. If you don't have it, Jared, I think I do.
The senior leader for the Eagles, batting .337 on the year with 33 hits along with 26 RBIs, 5 doubles for him.
2 down, runner on first. The offering from Reynolds is going to be up and out in the strike zone, 1-0. It was a busy Memorial Day weekend. We had a good time, but on Memorial Day we did a lot of recording and getting some ads set up for this fall, because before you know it, it's going to be football season, and yours truly gets married in there. I get married in the middle of that. So 1-0 for Reynolds is set to go. Dom's going to saw that one off out of play. 1-1 is the count now for Dominic Botzel.
So the Eagles got to do here in this early part of this ball game, work the counts deep, get Reynolds kind of wore out, because like you said, Robinson threw their best pitcher there against Oblong in that opening game of their regionals, and he's not available, if I'm correct.
No, he's not available at least until Thursday or Friday. The 1-1 from Reynolds now. Coming to the plate, Drake Wolf stealing. It's going to be a swing, slide, safe at second base. Now Dom's going to fall away in the count, 1-2. On the steal sign to Drake Wolf, another stolen base for him. The count will move to 1-2 now. Early run would mean a lot here for the Eagles early on. Reynolds going to step off, take a breather. Men in colors today, Trevor Bradley as well as Jim Blade out there in the field. Umpired a lot of games with Jim Blade. Is a good old boy. I like Jim. 1-2, the count. 2 down. Comes to the plate, throws behind Dominic there as it's going to go 2-2. Dominic, he don't like getting hit. I think I've been behind the plate before, and Dominic's got hit when he was younger, and he said, "No, I don't want to take my base."
I was thinking about that on the way over here, Braden. When we started umpiring, these kids were
like 8 or 7. It's crazy. 2-2, 2 down. From Reynolds. Dominic's going to get a piece of one. It's going to drop into right field, and the right fielder's going to have a hard time coming up with it. Drake Wolf's going to score from second, and Dominic Botzel's going to have a single to get on first base.
Dominic Botzel, nice piece of hitting there, driving that inside pitch, fighting it off to right field, picks up his 27th RBI on the year. Good start for the Eagles here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Man, that was a big one, and Dominic just had a nice little floater hit out there into right field and got the Eagles aboard early on, and Drake Wolf seeing a good eye on the ball and got one scored. Good read there from Coach Fulton there at third base, seeing the right fielder trying to scoop it. He thought about diving, but it was just a little too close. And let's see what Maddox Horner has to do for it here. He is the number 5-hole hitter playing right field, wearing the number 6 jersey. Dominic Botzel on first base. Parker Harris running for him in the courtesy position. And Max is going to get a piece of one down the right field. It's going to be a bloop single down the line. Fair ball. And Harris is going to stop at third. And Maddox is going to have a bloop single to start off, too. The Eagles, something's got into them over the Memorial Day weekend. They've doubled their hits in this game already than they have all of last week. Now, runners on first and third after a nice piece of that's a slow pitch softball hit right there that was my bread and butter back when we played slow pitch softball.
Yeah, just put it right over the first baseman there where nobody else can get it.
Gavin Meinhardt will step in, playing third base today, batting sixth with runners aboard for the Newton Eagles. Reynolds' delivery down the pipe just on the right-hand side of the plate. That's going to be a called strike for Mr. Bradley. 0-1 the count now with 2 down. Run on first of Horner. Third base is Parker Harris. And the deal. That one's going to be hit into play. Grayson Brown's going to bobble at third base. Does Gavin have enough to beat it out? He does. The throw is wild, and one run's going to score. Coming around from second to home will be Maddox Horner, and he's going to score on that one. Wow, the Eagles go up another 2 runs to start the day off on the E5.
Yeah, Horner was taking off on that pitch, and third baseman just happened to bobble that one and try to get the out. Probably would have been safer just holding that ball. And the Eagles end up with 2 runs there.
It'll be Dexter Fulton coming in to hit here. On right-handed side, he'll watch one, a ball 1. 1-0 now. 2 down. Eagles up 3-0. 2 hits, 1 error in the inning. Dexter's going to wave a 1 for strike 1. 1-1, the count evens. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Let us know how we're doing in the live chat. Newton Athletics-EESN. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. The 1-1 from Reynolds is going to be on the outside half of the plate. It's going to be a ball just a little bit off of the plate here in the regional semifinal. The Eagles, if they were to win, or whoever wins this game, will be playing the winner of the winner of Richland County and the winner of Richland County and Effingham. Got a little tongue-tied there. Effingham, a very good squad, as well as the Richland County Tigers. Now the count evens up at 2-2. It's going to get behind the catcher there. Full count now for Dexter. 2 outs, runner aboard on first of Gavin Meinhardt playing third base today. Dexter hitting the number 7 hole, playing the number 7 position out in left field. 3-2 full count, and Reynolds will step off, check over there on Meinhardt. As a 3-2. On its way to the plate, and it's going to be a base on balls for Dexter. Runners on first and second now for Reynolds. Kind of in the hot seat here. You'll let too many go away here in the first inning. Still a lot of ball game left to play, but definitely don't want to give up many more.
Yeah, he's already north of 20 pitches here, and going to have a mound visit from the, doesn't look like the head coach, probably the pitching
it's
coach.
Coach Bunton, I believe is his name. As we'll take a break as well, this broadcast is brought to you by the Newton Athletic Boosters. Be back in a moment.
This broadcast is brought to you by Newton Athletic Boosters, supporting Eagle Eye Sports Network and the great athletes in our community.
All right, back to the broadcast here. Eagles up 3-0 after that mound visit, all brought to you by the Newton Athletic Boosters. 2 down, Reed Tharp will step in from the left-handed side, and there'll be runners on first and second base. Reynolds is going to offer an up-and-out pitch for ball number 1 here early on. The Eagles have lost to Robinson 1 time. That's the only time they played them. Olney, the other hand, 1-1 on their season this year against Olney. Reed's going to foul that one off. And Effingham Hearts came and played early on, and I believe the Eagles won that one in a 2-1 or 3-1 battle, something like that. 4-3, as it goes 1-1 the count now. 2 down. The offer from Reynolds. It's going to be hit up the middle. Second baseman's going to step on it. The 4-6, and that's going to put him away for the top half of the first inning. As we'll be back for the second here in just a moment. Thanks for tuning in. McCoy Heat and Air Conditioning, located on Route 33 west of Willow Hill, Illinois, is your locally owned and operated choice for keeping your home, business, or building comfortable. Call Kenan and Greg for all your heating and cooling needs at 618-455-3129. McCoy's, locally owned, locally trusted, your number 1 choice for heating and air.
When life throws you a curveball, Country Financial helps keep you protected with insurance and financial solutions you can count on. From home and auto to farm, life, and retirement planning, their team is committed to helping families and businesses prepare for the future. Contact your local Country Financial representatives today, Nick Mimoser and Patrick Mimoser, to see why they're proud supporters of local athletes and their communities. Country Financial, planning for today, preparing for tomorrow.
All right, back to the broadcast here. Braden Wise and Jared Tharp on the call here, and Robinson, they're going to bring up number 34. That'll be Felix Reynolds. He's pitched the bottom half of the first inning there, and he threw, what'd you say, north of 20
Yeah, he's probably 30-some pitches now.
He'll be hitting the 4-hole. The Eagles went 1, 2, 3, 4 in the defensive side and scored 3 in the bottom half of the first inning here. And now, nonetheless, there'll be Felix Reynolds, Noah Myers playing right field, and the DH of Brody Baker for A.J. Noblet in center field. Carson Bartholomew on the bump today. He's going to offer the first pitch here in the top half of the second inning. That one's going to be fouled off from the number 4 hitter of Felix Reynolds. Pitcher-on-pitcher battle here. The 0-1. Kicks, deals as Bartholomew a nice curveball called strike on the inside half of the plate.
Boy, when Bartholomew gets that curveball going, he's on. And he likes to use it quite a bit, especially when he gets second, third time through the order. Likes to throw a lot of that off speed.
0-2 from Cars. It's a good deal. Waved out there, hanging K up for him, as that'll sit down Reynolds on the strikeouts and bring up number 14 of Noah Myers playing right field here today. Myers in the first inning, the first runner got aboard and the first runner scored off of Myers. He knocked the ball down, tried to scoop it a little bit and come up, and came up a little too shy on it and advanced on that one. That's going to be hit out from right field from Myers, and it'll be Max Horner with the pop-out catch there for out number 2. Early on here in the second inning, Carson pretty efficient.
Yeah, he is, and I don't think I said his stats coming into the game. Carson comes in at 3-1 on the year with a 3.5 ERA in 49 2/3 innings pitched. Gave up 53 hits along with 29 runs, 47 strikeouts after the 2 here early on in this game.
2 down, Bartholomew kicks, deals, and that one's be hit to Drake Wolf. Huge catch out there by the shortstop, big man, as he gets that one to go and puts the I think that was Isaac Hardiman or Brody, no, that was Brody Baker, the DH, puts him away.
Nice 5-pitch inning there for Carson Bartholomew.
Good job there for Carson. Be back in just a moment. This is Eagle Eye Sports Network, live on YouTube. McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, located on Route 33 west of Willow Hill, Illinois, is your locally owned and operated choice for keeping your home, business, or building comfortable. Call Kenan and Greg for all your heating and cooling needs at 618-455-3129. McCoy's, locally owned, locally trusted, your number one choice for heating and air.
This broadcast is brought to you by Newton Athletic Boosters, supporting Eagle Eye Sports Network and the great athletes in our community.
All right, back to the broadcast here. Bottom half of the second frame, the Eagles have 9-1-2 on the lineup here, as the Eagles scored 3 in the first inning on 2 hits and 1 error, and left a couple stranded out there. It'll be Chance Mulvey stepping in from the right-handed side, playing second base today. And Chance, I've bragged on him a lot this year. He played a lot of JV at-bats this year, and it really helped him get better throughout the season. He's done a fine job coming up as a sophomore. He's going to rope one out in right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. He'll be standing on first base for a one-pitch single for Chance Mulvey. Good job there, Chance.
Right on cue, Braden, hyping him up there, bragging him up, and comes through the sophomore for the Eagles. It's been a really bright spot in the bottom part of this order for the Eagles in the back half of the year, and batting .333. Just gained a few points there on his average for the season for Chance Mulvey.
He's going to be on first base now. Got some speed under his legs as Quincy Fulton will step in from the right-handed side. And it's going to be a taken pitch, stolen base, as Chance is going to steal that one away. And a nice take there from Quincy, as that was a ball 1 on Quincy Fulton. Runners at second base now after the stolen base, as Reynolds will come set and bring the 1-0. He does on the outside half plate, called strike. Would have been a bad pitch to hang out there in the right field. I think the Eagles have gotten all their base hits out there in the right field this year.
Out there, yeah. 3 base
or this
hits.
Game. 1-1 now from Reynolds. Quincy Fulton, that bat, puts it there again. It's going to be a little far off the plate. 2-1 now the count. 3-0 your score. As this broadcast is brought to you by McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning in Willow Hill, Illinois. Thank you, Greg and Kennan, Joanna, and all the crew. As Quincy's going to pop one up out into center field. The center fielder is going to catch out and record out number 1. Center fielder today, A.J. Noblet, as Quincy goes 0 for 2 on the first 2 times around.
Just getting under just a hair.
Yep. And if he would just get straight on the ball, man, that would have been something,
yeah,
especially.
that'd have been back there in the Workman Sports Complex, probably
Yeah.
in the swimming pool or something.
Now, David Ferguson will step in. I believe, what did David do last time around?
David, last time up, flew out to center field.
Yeah,
A fly ball there in right center.
now we got one out. David's going to offer it one again. It's going to be shading out into left field. The left fielder calls for it. 2 outs aboard for the Newton Eagles. Top 2 in the lineup go over in their 2 times around, and really the heart of the order has been holding the Eagles.
Yep. Yeah, Fulton and Ferguson there at the top of the order. All 4 plate appearances here this afternoon have flown out. So get them to get on top of the ball just a little bit more and put them in the gaps.
2 down. Drake Wolf steps in from the right-handed side. It's a nice pitch called strike on the outside half of the plate. Also want to thank Wolf Eye Care. Wolf Eye Care in Newton. Best in the business, as I have to say. I have eagle eye vision, as they say. But
I'm glad I don't have to use him yet.
As Adam does a great job. Good people. Proud supporters. That one's going to be roped out in the left field. The left fielder's going to catch it and put the Eagles away. 1 left on the board for the Eagles here. And third frame coming up next, Jarrett. Man, it's been flying by.
Yes, it has.
Be back in just a moment. Thanks for tuning in.
Clear vision and friendly hometown service from a team you can trust. At Wolf Eye Care, your eyes are their top priority. From routine eye care to new frames and contact lenses, Dr. Adam Wolf and the team will guide your whole family to great vision. Conveniently located east of the square in Newton, Illinois, Wolf Eye Care combines modern technology with personalized care you can count on day in and day out. Call today for your appointment at 618-783-3123. Wolf Eye Care, helping you focus on what matters most.
Farley Insurance Agency, located at 124 West Washington on the Square in Newton, Illinois, your hometown family-owned agency. When you deal with a family-owned insurance agency like Farley's, you get treated like family. Stop by or call today at 1-800-500-4421.
This broadcast is brought to you by Newton Athletic Boosters, supporting Eagle Eye Sports Network and the great athletes in our community.
Seven, 8, and 9 for the Robinson Maroons here in the third inning. Jared, I believe, what'd you say? 3 up, 3 down both times around for Robinson on the offensive side?
Yeah, Bartholomew so far through 2 innings, he's only pitched through 15 pitches.
Yeah.
He's got 2 strikeouts and a couple flyouts and a groundout.
Isaac Hardeman will step in from the right-hand side. He's playing first base today. The Eagles up 3-0 here in the top half of the third frame. Bartholomew kicks, deals a first pitch flown out into right field. Horner calls for it and makes the catch for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. So Bartholomew can.
If he can just keep doing that, he could still be available for Saturday to keep him under a certain amount of pitches.
Especially if the Eagles could possibly get some insurance runs later on. And, bring in somebody in relief. And if you ever get in a bind later on down the road this week, if you do advance, because it is survive and advance now, as he's going to offer a first pitch called ball on the outside half the plate. Number 21 up to bat, Grayson Brown, playing third base today. Brown, 150 strikeouts on his pitching career. Pretty good for a senior baseball player at Robinson High School. Off the plate again, 2-0 for Bartholomew against Grayson Brown, the number 8 hole hitter. Reese Johnson in the number 9 hole up next, playing left field. Really good quarterback over there at Robinson. Does a great job. 2-0 from Bartholomew. Nice pitch, and he's going to get on with a base hit out in the right center. Stopping it will be Ferguson, hitting the cutoff man of Chance Mulvey. And that'll be a first hit of the day for the Robinson Maroons, if I'm not
that is
mistaken.
The first hit allowed by Carson Barthman here this afternoon. A base hit to right field for the 8-hole hitter, Grayson Brown.
Reese Johnson will step in from the right-handed side. Runner on first base. Carson working from the stretch for the first time here today. As he comes set, checks on him over there at first. He's going to throw one off the plate, 1-0. You know, we probably shouldn't have been talking about his availability because nothing ever goes good whenever we give him the broadcaster jinx. 1-0 now on Reese Johnson. Barthme gets a sign from Dominic Bonsall behind home plate. Checks, kicks, deals. Nice curveball pitch. Lifted out into center field, nearing right field, as that's going to be caught by David Ferguson and puts another one away from the Robinson Maroons. 2 down now, runner on first. Now bring up Jetson Holt as he's playing shortstop here today. Hitting first. Jetson, he's a freshman, and that kid played a great basketball season and just a good all-around athlete for a young freshman.
Yeah, Robinson's got quite a few young freshmen here. Top of this order, they could be good here down the road.
Here for years. 2 down, the offer to Jet Holt's going to be a called strike 1, 0-1. They're on Jetson. And it's all sports over there at Robinson. They're going to be good for quite some time. Randy Bishop's going to have a good basketball team come next year, I believe, if everybody sticks together. And, they got the Dunlap kid back, Jet Holt back, and many, many others. As the 0-1 offered a curveball, 0-2 now. Barthme in the
driver's seat
in the
here.
Driver's seat, yeah. Thread the needle here and get out. Gave up 1 hit thus far in the game. That runner on first base. 0-2 for Barthme. 2 down. He settles in, comes set. Kick the pitch. That was be fouled back. Sawed off. Still 0-2 the count here in Evergreen Hollow Park in Effingham, Illinois. Jet Holt steps back in. Ball's back in play. 0-2, 2 down. Barthme comes set. The deal. Hangs another one up there. It's going to be sawed off once more out of play.
Crazy stat here. I think I mentioned it last time Carson Barthme pitched, but in his 51 innings now pitched, he has only gave up 4 stolen bases as a pitcher, and that has to do with that kind of unorthodox.
It is
from
unorthodox.
the stretch he's got, keeping runners close over there at first.
The 0-2 offer. Not a bad pitch there. Move it to 1-2. I'm not going to say I like it, but from an umpire standpoint, because a lot of coaches don't really like that, but nonetheless, it works for him, and he gets away with it most of the times. But 1-2 the count now, as Barthme needs to thread the needle here and put this third inning away. 2 down. 1-2 hangs one up there. It's going to be lifted out in the left center. Dexter Fulton calls for it, camped under it, and the catch. Eagles put 1 runner on and gave up 1 hit. That's going to be the top half of the third frame. Eagles up to bat here in just a moment. This is ELI Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in.
Looking for your next truck, SUV, or family vehicle? Visit McLean Motor Sales in Newton, your trusted Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck dealer, serving Jasper County and the surrounding area for more than 70 years. From rugged Ram trucks and legendary Jeep SUVs to powerful Dodge Performance and family-ready Chrysler models, you'll find the right vehicle at the right price. Plus, count on hometown service you can trust long after the sale. Stop by McLean Motor Sales on the east side of Newton or visit us online at McLeanMotors.com. When life throws you a curveball, Country Financial helps keep you protected with insurance and financial solutions you can count on. From home and auto to farm, life, and retirement planning, their team is committed to helping families and businesses prepare for the future. Contact your local Country Financial representatives today, Nick Mimoser and Patrick Mimoser, to see why they're proud supporters of local athletes and their communities. Country Financial, planning for today, preparing for tomorrow.
McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, located on Route 33 west of Willow Hill, Illinois, is your locally owned and operated choice for keeping your home, business, or building comfortable. Call Kenan and Greg for all your heating and cooling needs at 618-455-3129. McCoy's, locally owned, locally trusted, your number one choice for heating and air. Welcome back to the broadcast here, everybody, from Evergreen Park in Effingham, Illinois, bottom half of the third frame. As the Eagles come up to bat, they gave up one hit on the defensive in the top half of the third inning. And now will be Dominic Bonsall stepping in the number 4 hole position. Dominic's going to get the first offer. He's going to rope it out into right center. A nice piece of hitting there from Dominic. I believe that's 2 in a row for him, 2 for 2 on the day, as that's going to put a runner aboard and bring up Maddox Horner.
Yeah, Botzel doing kind of the same thing he did last at bat, fighting off that inside part of the plate pitch and just driving it out there to right field, putting the barrel to the ball. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI today and 2 singles.
Now, the courtesy runner will come in, Parker Harris. You know, we joked a little bit last week. Harris is going to have scratch from the track meet. He's getting to run so much, but that's a good thing. As Max Horn will step in from the right-handed side, playing right field today. I believe he's 1 of 1 on the day on the at-bats. As he's going to saw one off right back to Felix Reynolds. He bobbles it. It's going to have to be a 1-3 putout. Stepping on the base, out at first base, and Maddox Horner. Hardiman tried to find the bag, had to come off a little bit. Didn't know if he needed to come out and field the ball, or at least help him out a little bit. But nonetheless, that's going to put 1 away on the 1-3 putout to start the 1 out. As the umpires are going to come together, I had a good view on it. He definitely touched the bag on this side. But nonetheless, we're going to come together after Coach Fulton's idea on it. 1 out. 150 foot away. There, 3-0. The score, 1 out. As Gavin Meinhardt will come up to bat with 1 out.
Gavin, his first time up. He got on an error by the third baseman and ended up scoring 2 runs on that hit. He put it in play.
That was below and away. A ball 1-0 on Gavin. I believe Gavin got a piece of a hit last time.
Yeah,
or on air.
Yeah, got on
yes.
air. Yeah.
1-0 the count. 1 out. Runner advances second on the fielder's choice. As Gavin waved at that one. 1-1 the count now. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today to Eagle Eye Sports Network, Newton Athletics-EESN, live on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're having trouble doing that, check out our tutorial video brought to you by McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning. 1-1. He's going to hold up on that one. Move to 2-1 now. With 1 out, a runner on second base. Another base knock wouldn't be bad for the Eagles here and on the offensive stand here in the bottom half of the third inning.
Yeah, it never hurts to get a few insurance runs, and maybe we can make this one a quick one and not waste some pitching here.
Reynolds is going to offer a nice pitch on the outside half. 2-2 now. As Reynolds deals that one, 2-2. 1 out. A deep one out in the right field wouldn't be bad right now. From Gavin, third baseman here today. Reynolds checks on him at second. He's going to offer the 2-2. Gavin's going to stay alive. Fouls it back to the fence. Dex Fulton's going to pick it up. Following this game at 6 o'clock, I believe, will be the Richland County Tigers and the Effingham Hearts. Be a really good game, Jarrett, I think.
That will be a good ball game.
As the count moves 2-2, Reynolds comes set. The 1 out pitch is going to be hit to the shortstop. He fields it, gets the lead runner. No tag, he's safe at third base. Not a bad play there from the shortstop. He fielded it, but he had to wait on it. And with the speed of Parker Harris, yeah, you just can't wait on a kid like that.
Yeah, and I think Grayson Brown was not expecting that because he wasn't at the bag. The third baseman for the Maroons was still kind of a couple feet behind the bag and didn't have a good angle to get a tag on Parker Harris there coming in the third.
Dexter Fulton's going to come up to bat now. He's 0 for 1 on the day, as there'll be runners at third and first now with 1 out. As let's see what Reynolds has to offer. A bunt right back to the pitcher. Reynolds is going to throw it to first. He bobbles it at first base. Foot comes off the bag and bobbles it. It comes right out of his glove, and Dex is going to get on in the air.
Just did not make the catch there
Wow.
at first base.
What's that, 2 or 3 errors
That's,
now?
yeah, 2 errors and then a miscue there. I guess you can call it on that last
Yeah,
play. where that
I'm
was-
going to call that as well.
Yeah, so 3 errors here so far for the Robinson Maroons through 3 innings.
Now, bases loaded, and you've got the senior, number 25, Reed Tharp, the DH today. We're DHing for the pitcher, Carson Barthamy. He's going to lift one out into left field, down the line, and foul ball. About the warning track. I love this here at Evergreen Hollow Park, as it's they have the nice lime warning track all the way
Yeah.
around. I like that. Reed's going to be late on that one, 0-1 now for Reed Tharp. Sack fly or a nice base hit would be nice right about now, Reed. Had a quick chat with him before the game. He wasn't nervous a bit, as he's going to get the 0-1 from Reynolds with 1 out. He's going to be late on that one again, 0-2.
Reed batting .295 on the year
DH most of the time.
with 28 hits and 12 RBIs. Looking at on here.
Behind the count now is Tharp, 0-2 with 1 down. Bases jammed. Reynolds is going to offer him a breaking pitch. Sawing off towards Brad Harris, the assistant coach at first base. Coach Harris might have to cancel the I hope he has to cancel, or Mrs. Harris has to pick up the slack next week, as the Lady Eagles will be hosting their basketball camp. You can check out our Eagle Eye Sports Network Facebook page for information on that. For all the young ladies wanting to go to the Lady Eagle basketball camp. 1-2. And as well as the boys are having their basketball camp throughout the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Contact Troy Bierman, Eric Shackman, and all the gang, or as well as check out their Facebook page or the Eagle Eye Sports Network page as well. That one's going to be in the dirt. Called strike on Reed Tharp. He's going to hang himself up on a backwards K. 2 down now for the Eagles offensively. Will bring up number 17, Chance Mulvey. Do you have a good eye on that one, Jarrett?
No, I didn't.
It seemed to be low.
Yeah, it looked
the way
low from where the catcher brought it up from. But
nonetheless, 2 down. Chance Mulvey's going to get a new life. He's going to wave at 1 now. Now would not be a time to leave 3 ducks on the pond. Be
That
nice
was
to at
the
least get
worst.
1.
Worst situation you can do there was strike out in that position. Put the ball in play. And
Yep. 0-1, fouled back. It's going to move to 0-2. Busy summer activities coming up as Memorial Day came and gone, and summertime camps, summertime baseball at Jasper County Boys and Girls Park is in full swing, and everything is getting set off. It's going to be a good summer, hopefully. So 0-2, 2 down, as everybody takes a little bit of a
I
break
think the
there.
umpire
for
got hit by that pitch there in the face mask. We've
That-
worn a couple of them. a
Yeah,
few
that never
times.
feels
Yeah.
good. Never feels good.
Yeah, we know that feeling.
The worst one I ever seen was Coach Harris's son take one right on the toe one time with no steel toes behind the plate. That was a tough one. 0-2 the count now. 2 down. Eagles all around the pond. And coming from behind will be Chance Mulvey. He calls time. Steps out. Reynolds on the mound for the Robinson Maroons. First base, Dex Fulton. Second base, Gavin Meinhardt. Third base, Parker Harris. As that one's going to be lifted out into the first base territory. And Hardiman barely gets a glove on that one. That's
He's having
going
a hard time today with
seeing
that
the ball.
glove. Yeah.
Eagles leave 3 aboard. End up with a pop out and a K. And now we're going to the 4th. Be back in a moment.
Clear vision and friendly hometown service from a team you can trust. At Wolf Eye Care, your eyes are their top priority. From routine eye care to new frames and contact lenses, Dr. Adam Wolf and the team will guide your whole family to great vision. Conveniently located east of the square in Newton, Illinois, Wolf Eye Care combines modern technology with personalized care you can count on day in and day out. Call today for your appointment at 618-783-3123. Wolf Eye Care, helping you focus on what matters most.
Game time isn't the only place where smart plays matter. At your local bank, Crossroads Bank, we help you make the winning financial decisions every day. From checking and savings to loans and investments, we've got your game plan covered. Crossroads Bank in Effingham, Illinois, helping you win on and off the field. Contact them today at 217-347-7751. Back to the broadcast here. Fourth inning aboard. Robinson Maroons up to bat. Bartholomew still on the bump for the Eagles as he's held them scoreless thus far. Gave up one hit there in the third inning. It'll be Gunnar Holt, the catcher, hitting second here today. He'll be leading things off here in the fourth inning. Braylon Murray on deck. Felix Reynolds, the pitcher, and the hole. Bartholomew set to deal the first pitch of the fourth inning here as it's going to be a called strike. Get him started off here. Is there any way, Jarrett, you could go on to Game Changer and see the pitch counts for either pitcher?
Yeah, it looked like Carson Bartholomew.
That one's going to be lifted out into center field, and a nice base hit there from Holt.
After that pitch, Carson Bartholomew's at 28 pitches on the day. Felix Reynolds through 3 innings pitched is at 53.
And it is Carson Bartholomew. He's at 28. 28, yep. After that first hit aboard in the fourth inning here for the Robinson Maroons, it'll bring up Braylon Murray playing second base here today. Bartholomew comes set, checks on Holt at first base. He's going to hang a curveball in, called high for a ball. 1-0 the count now. Ground ball dealt play, meaning a lot up the middle. Strong up the middle, and that's what the Eagles have been doing this year. Defensively, 1-0, the offer. Nice pitch there from Cars. 1-1 the count after that breaking ball.
Braylon Murray, the junior for the Robinson Maroons, batting .288 on the year in 97 plate appearances. Has 23 hits and 17 RBIs.
Murray's even on the count, 1-1. Bartholomew comes set, checks over on Holt. Carson's going to offer him one here. That was be lifted out into right center field, and Ferguson's going to camp under it for out number 1.
Murray's second fly out of the day. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts to center field.
One down now. That'll bring up the pitcher, Felix Reynolds, batting cleanup here today as he'll step back in. What did he do last time around, Jay?
Reynolds last time up, he struck out swinging. He does lead the team in batting average for the Robinson Maroons, batting .300 on the year for the freshman with 12 hits and 9 RBIs.
1 out. Reynolds steps in. Bartholomew takes a long pause, deals an outside pitch, 1-0. Once again, this broadcast, this postseason is brought to you by McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning. Call Greg, Kennan, join in all the gang there at McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning. They do a fine job, and they are proud supporters of Eagle Eye Sports Network as well as the Newton Athletic Boosters, helping us out with the fees we have to pay to do postseason baseball. 1-0 the count now. Carson's going to check on him. He's got him. He's safe back in there. Wow, that was a close one. That was a nice nudge there from Holt as he was going towards second base and got his hand back in there just safely. Quincy had a high shoulder tag on him, and he just came down a little quicker with that one. That would have been really, really close if it wasn't already.
Yeah, that was awful close.
Very, very close. Would have been a good one there. Put 2 on the board. 1-0 now as Felix Reynolds steps back in. The offer. It's going to be a hit and run situation. They're going to get the lead runner at second base. And yes! Wow, double play. I was not expecting that one. That was a quick throw back over to second base. Got the out. And wow, a 1-4 4-3 double play.
Yeah, what a heads-up play there by Carson Barthelme. They had the hit and run on, and Holt took off, but that ground ball by Reynolds came back fast enough. Barthelme turned, and Cini had enough time. Chance Moley, a great job covering second base, and had plenty of time to get it back over and get the runner there out at first for a nice, like you said, 1-4-3 double play.
I am sorry, but that had me a little bit speechless there. I didn't think there was
enough
enough time.
To say.
I did not think there was enough time for Chance Moley. As slow as he came up with it, made it work and made it happen. Nonetheless, be back in a moment. This is Eagle Eye Sports Network live on YouTube. James Bacco Service Incorporated, serving Jasper, Effingham, Clay, and surrounding counties. The most reputable name in septic service. Call James Bacco for your free quote today at 217-925-5132. James Bacco Service, the #1 name in septic insulation and service. Needing fresh, clean laundry without the hassle? Head over to Newton Coin Laundry, your hometown spot for fast, convenient washing and drying. With clean machines, plenty of space, quick cycles, the Newton Coin Laundry helps you get in, get clean, and get back to your day. Whether it's game jerseys, work clothes, or weekly laundry, they've got you covered. Stop by today and see why locals trust Newton Coin Laundry. Proud supporter of Eagle Eye Sports Network and Newton Eagle football. All right, back to the broadcast here. Bottom half of the fourth inning, and it'll be 1-2-3 for the Newton Eagles here offensively as Quincy Fulton will step in from right-handed side, struggling here at the plate, popping out both times, I believe.
Yeah, he's first at-bat came in, popped out to first base on a 2-1 count, and second at-bat flew out to center field on a 2-1 count. Quincy comes in, leading the team in batting average, batting .444 on a year.
He's going to saw one off out of play for his first pitch from Felix Reynolds. Got to give a shout-out to Felix Reynolds' dad, Mr. Reynolds. He's helped me out quite a bit here in the past couple weeks and helped us share this game out here, as well as Coach Truitt, a good friend helping us out here on the broadcast, getting it shared to some of the Robinson folks. And, Coach Truitt, fellow broadcaster during the winter and fall, he does a great job. Glad to know the guy. 0-2 the count now on Quincy. He falls behind on after sawing a couple off. He's going to rope that one. That's going to get through the gap between third and short, and he's going to be aboard for his first base hit of the day.
Good to see him get on top of the ball a little bit more and line that one out there to left field on an off-speed pitch there.
David Ferguson will come to bat now after Quincy getting aboard on first base. Ferguson dealing with a little bit of a hamstring injury or something after last week's 4-game stretch.
He's getting old. He's not even in high school anymore.
I know. I know. Ferguson will step in from left-hand side. He's going to watch a first pitch called strike down the pipe. He'll fall behind 0-1 early on here.
Wouldn't hurt to get a couple extra insurance runs here for the Newton Eagles.
Speaking of insurance, hit up Farley Insurance in Newton, Illinois, as well as our other sponsor, Country Financial, Nick Moser and Pat Moser. As the count is 0-1 for David Ferguson, nobody out. 3-0 your score. All in the first inning from Newton. A rope down the right field line. About chin music there for Coach Brad Harris down there. Right? He just kind of leaned back a little bit.
He was scared, didn't even flinch.
0-2 now on Ferguson after that frozen rope down the line. As Reynolds will be working from the stretch once again. Quincy on an honest lead at first base. Reynolds checks on him over there. He deals. Pitch out and away for ball one.
I thought Quincy was going on that one. Threw a pitch out there, and Quincy acted like he was going to take off.
He did.
But it just kind of froze over there.
1-2. Ferguson's going to rope that one up the middle. It's going to be caught by the center fielder of A.J. Noblet. And I think that's 2 in a row for Ferguson lying out there to center field.
Yeah, he's gave the outfield quite a bit of action tonight. Flew out twice to center field and once to left.
Now Drake Wolf's going to step in for the Newton Eagles playing shortstop. He made a heck of a play there to end the second, I believe. A nice catch out there at shortstop.
Drake 0 for 1 today with a base on balls. Has a stolen base as well and a fly out to left field. Also scored a run.
4th inning here, 1 down, runner on first. Reynolds is going to deal a low pitch called strike to Drake Wolf. Drake's going to step back in after that one. 0-1, the count now for Drake. As once again, this broadcast is brought to you by all of our fine sponsors, especially the postseason sponsors. That one's going to be roped in. That's going to be a base hit. Drake Wolf's going to be on first. Quincy's going to move to second. A nice rope there from Drake Wolf. Good to see him get a piece of the ball in a good place.
Yeah, that is. Both hits this inning found the gap right there in between short and third base. Both nice line drive balls. That's what we'd like to see here as we get into postseason. Eagles getting on top of the ball and getting some solid contact here
Quality
today.
ABs as well. 6 hits on the day for the Eagles. As Dominic Botzel will step in, he's had a good day at the plate as well.
Yeah, Dominic Botzel has 2 singles
on the day.
And
that's good for him.
His pitch runner scored on that first one.
Infield fly rules in play. 1 out, runners on first and second, as Dominic's going to get a hanging curveball just about grazed in there for a ball number 1. On the senior catcher of Dominic Botzel, he's going to be a hard position to fill next year, just hitting the cleanup hole position and catching. He does a fine job back there. 1-0, he's going to turn back at him. The ball is going to be loose. Quincy's going to stand back up and take third, as they're going to try to get him at second. He's safe at second. A close one there from Drake Wolf, leaving a little late from first base. Had to wait on Quincy to make the go-ahead, and the runner's going to move around on the air.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Drake Wolf there, but also could have been a costly one too.
Yes.
But able to get in there safely.
Being the runner behind, and that could have been a bad one. But nonetheless, Eagles fare out just fine on that one. 1-0 the count for Dominic Botzel. Runners in scoring position now with 1 out. As Reynolds is going to offer one inside, that's going to be some dangerous territory to the dugout. 1-1 the count now for Dominic after he stalled that one off inside and back to the fence toward the Newton Eagle dugout along the third base line. 1-1, 1 out. Runners aboard second and third. Dominic's going to take one down the heart of the plate, but low in the dirt. As the count will move to 2-1 now. If you're enjoying this broadcast, don't forget to like, subscribe. Leave us a notification in the live chat. Follow us on Facebook as well for all of the updated broadcasts. We'll be covering all of Newton Eagle Athletics next year, as well as far as the Eagles go this season. 3-1 the count now for Dominic Botzel. Watching one there, as he's ahead in the count now. Another base runner wouldn't hurt. The Eagles left the bases jammed all the way around last time around in the third. 3-1, 1 out from Reynolds is underway. Dominic's going to get that a rope down the left field line over the third baseman's head. 1 run's going to score. Drake Wolf's turning 3 going home. He's going to be safe at home. 2-run score for the Newton Eagles on Dominic Botzel's single and 2 RBIs.
Botzel having a day at the plate. 3 singles and 3 RBIs for the senior.
Nice one to take that one 3-1. I was kind of questioning it there, but hey, when you drive in 2 RBIs, you can do whatever on a 3-1 count.
Yeah, when you're seeing the ball good and, one comes there right over the heart of the plate, the way Botzel's hitting it.
Coach Truitt is going to come together and talk this one over with Mr. Reynolds. We'll take a McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning mountain visit. Be back in just a moment. McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, located on Route 33 west of Willow Hill, Illinois, is your locally owned and operated choice for keeping your home, business, or building comfortable. Call Kenan and Greg for all your heating and cooling needs at 618-455-3129. McCoy's, locally owned, locally trusted, your number one choice for heating and air.
Looking for your next truck, SUV, or family vehicle? Visit McLean Motor Sales in Newton, your trusted Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck dealer, serving Jasper County and the surrounding area for more than 70 years. From rugged Ram trucks and legendary Jeep SUVs to powerful Dodge Performance and family-ready Chrysler models, you'll find the right vehicle at the right price. Plus, count on hometown service you can trust long after the sale. Stop by McLean Motor Sales on the east side of Newton or visit us online at mcleanmotors.com.
All right, back to the broadcast here. One out, one on. And now to bring up Maddox Horner. Had to play the McLean Motors ad because it's the McLean Motors Mountain Visit as well as the McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning Mountain Visit here in postseason action. As Maddox sold that one off. As he's going to put that one in play. It's going to get through to Grayson Brown. What a diving play there from Brown, but not in time to first base. Brown about in the position of Jet Holt there at shortstop. Yeah. He went a little far for that one, but nonetheless, Eagles get on there from Maddox Horner.
Yeah, it's kind of one of them balls that Horner just put in play, and this infield grass here at Evergreen plays pretty slow, and Brown playing pretty close to the line over there at third. Had to go a long ways to get that one, and I'd give that one an infield
single. I'm giving an infield single as well. That's I had in my mind. You just give him that single on that one. Is a hard ball to field there by the third baseman. But
so Horner goes 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles.
Gavin Meinhardt's going to watch a called strike one. The Newton Eagle third baseman here. 8 total hits now for the Eagles thus far. 2 runs scored in the inning with 1 out, runners on first and second, 0-1 on Gavin Meinhardt. Reynolds still on the bump. That's going to be a 6-4-3 double play, and that's going to put the Eagles away, leaving 2 on the base paths. And take us to the 5th. This is Eagle Eye Sports Network, live on YouTube.
Planning for the future starts with the right people by your side. That's why you should choose Eckhart Financial in Altamont, Illinois. Will Oakes, your Eckhart Financial representative, will guide you through retirement planning, investments, life insurance, or whatever matters most. Trusted service with personalized strategy. Will Oakes with Eckhart Financial. When life throws you a curveball, Country Financial helps keep you protected with insurance and financial solutions you can count on. From home and auto to farm, life, and retirement planning, their team is committed to helping families and businesses prepare for the future. Contact your local Country Financial representatives today, Nick Mimoser and Patrick Mimoser, to see why they're proud supporters of local athletes and their communities. Country Financial, planning for today, preparing for tomorrow.
Back to the broadcast here. 5th inning is underway. All brought to you by McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning as well as Newton Athletic Boosters, our postseason sponsors. Cannot thank them enough for helping us out. For the Robinson Maroons, will be Noah Meyer stepping in, playing right field, batting 5th today. He's going to lead things off here in the 5th as Barthelme's still on the bump. Carson's set to go. Throws a first pitch off or fouled off in the box. 0-1.
Barthelme dealing here in the top of the 5th inning. Only 34 pitches.
Wow.
For him.
I think 50, and he's got to wait a couple days, or wait 3 or 4 days, something like that. But the 0-1 is underway. That was be hit off to the right side. It's going to be a foul ball, Mr. Blade says. That's going to move to 0-2. As Noah Myers is fighting to stay alive. Warm day here in Effingham, Illinois.
Boy, it warmed up from this morning.
It did warm up.
Got hot.
A lot of humidity in the air this morning, as well as right now. 0-2 from Barthelme. Pitch low. Ball in the zone, 1-2. On deck once again will be Brody Baker, the DH today for A.J. Noblet playing center field. Isaac Hardiman on deck, or in the hole. 1-2 the count. Bartholomew kicks, deals, nice pitch, called ball. 2-2. I assume
Just
outside on
yeah.
that one. Not a bad floater pitch there. 2-2 for Cars. He's going to offer a curveball. Backwards K, hanging up for the young man. 1 out now.
His third strikeout on the day. We're going to bring up Brody Baker. He is 0 for 1 on the day.
1 out now. Bring up Brody Baker, as he mentioned. Bartholomew set the deal again. It'd be nice if he could get through the 5th here. He's going to deal a nice pitch off the plate. 1-0 the count. As once again, following this contest will be the number 3 seed Effingham High School, the host, playing only Richland County, the number 5 seed. This will be a called strike number 1. 1-1 now for Bartholomew. As in the Vandalia Regional, which is all in the same subsectional as this one here, 1-1 will be to Topless and I believe Flora. Or maybe Salem. I did not get that score. But anyways, Effingham St. Anthony will be playing. They played today, Wednesday at 2 o'clock, it shows. But no less, that's going to be roped up to the center fielder of David Ferguson. On a board for Brody Baker. And Isaac Hardiman will come in now with a run on first base, 1 out.
That was just the 3rd hit of the day by the Maroons. Isaac Hardiman coming up. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a fly out to right field. Back in the top half of the 3rd inning.
1 down. Bartholomew could use that double play he had last inning. He's going to hand curveball out into center field. Ferguson on the wheels for it. He catches it with ease. Trying to throw him out of first base. A frozen rope. Not in time, as that's going to be 2 outs now on the pop out to the center fielder. Brown will step in from the right-handed side. He's playing third base today. He pitched Monday against OPH in the 10-0 shutout win. I'm not sure if a shutout. I guess it was a no run scored. Not sure if he allowed any hits on that one, but 2 down. Steps in the bucket. It's going to be hit out into short left field, and Drake Wolf, Ironman, takes care of it. That's going to take us to the bottom half of the 5th frame. Be back in a moment. This is Eagle Eye Sports Network.
Clear vision and friendly hometown service from a team you can trust. At Wolf Eye Care, your eyes are their top priority. From routine eye care to new frames and contact lenses, Dr. Adam Wolf and the team will guide your whole family to great vision. Conveniently located east of the square in Newton, Illinois, Wolf Eye Care combines modern technology with personalized care you can count on day in and day out. Call today for your appointment at 618-783-3123. Wolf Eye Care, helping you focus on what matters most.
James Backhoe Service Incorporated, serving Jasper, Effingham, Clay, and surrounding counties. The most reputable name in septic service. Call James Backhoe for your free quote today at 217-925-5132. James Backhoe Service, the #1 name in septic insulation and service. Back to the broadcast here. As Robinson will have a new pitcher. It'll be Jetson Holt. He was playing shortstop. He'll be pitching now. As Felix Reynolds finished out his outing here today with 71 pitches through 4 innings complete. as Dexter Fulton will step in from the right-handed side, showing bunt. About gets hit on that one as he calls it a ball held back on that one. Mr. Bradley checked over there with Jim Blade as Jim said he held back on it. As the 1-0 offering is going to be a 2-0 offering now. Third base will be Felix Reynolds. A.J. Noblet at shortstop. And left field, I believe we thought it was Grayson Brown. As Holt's going to offer a strike one there, waving from Dexter Fulton. Catcher stays the same of Holt, Gunnar Holt. Pitcher and brother duo on the mound. 2-2. The count now to Dexter Fulton. He's going to watch that one and called strike 3 down the pipe, as that'll mean 1 out. Whoever wins this game will be playing Richland County or Effingham. They'll be playing the 6:30 game just following this contest.
Dexter goes 0 for 2 on the day with a base on balls.
Reed's going to rope one to the second baseman. Wow, a nice play, but he bobbles it as Reed could have enough wheels to run this one out. He's going to be safe. Wow. Bang, bang there at first base, and thought about going with the punch out and held back and called the Hunt City Township man the save at first base.
Jim thought about that one for quite a while. I think he decided
it was bang, bang.
It was.
Second baseman Braylon Murray made a nice clean knock on it, but bobbled a little bit.
Kind of hit there up the middle. Going to be a tough play for him regardless if he would have got the.
As Coach Fulton could be thinking about entering someone to run for the DHs, and that's where it gets sticky. Whenever he's going to put a sub in, and it just makes the scorebook really messy. 1 out, you're up by 5. Really just keep this game going and let Reed run a little bit. As we talk things over, and Chase Kistner, it looks like, will be running for Reed Tharp. I believe it's Chase. It is. Kistner will go to first base to run for Reed Tharp. Chance Mulvey at bat from the right-handed side. Mulvey playing second base today. 1 down here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. Holt comes set, kicks, deals, and one outside a ball. 1-0 now for the young sophomore.
Mulvey comes up. He's got a single on the day and a fly out to first base. That fly was back in the third inning. Stranded bases loaded there for the Eagles.
He's going to fly one out into left field. Could be caught, and it will by what looks to be Grayson Brown out in left field.
I think that's number 6.
Oh, no, Hayden Bonnell. Yeah, it must have been Hayden Bono, sorry. As he gets the 2 out.
It's kind of hard to see the numbers from
up
here.
It is. 2 down now. We'll bring up Quincy Fulton. Fulton got a hit aboard last time around. Runner on first base. Kistner running for Reed Tharp. 2 down. Quincy's going to rope one. It's going to be fair ball and inside the park as Kistner's going to hold up on third. And that hit the wall.
Just landed
right at the base of the wall.
Just on a rope. Absolute
nice
rope
piece of hitting there from Quincy.
Going to go 2 for 4 on the day for him with a single and a double, along with 2 flyouts and a run scored for him.
Just a little more more hips into that one. That one would have been a big fly there at the 3-1-5 sign.
Yeah, I just need a little bit more on the launch angle there for Quincy, and that would have been, I believe, his 9th homer on the year.
2 down. David Ferguson up to bat. A time for him to break the spell. He's under. As Holt looked like could have been a little bit of a knuckleball. Had a little not much movement on that one. It didn't have much spin at all. 1-0. Jet Hole offers. He's going to throw one out again. 2-0. Ferguson does a fine job watching, making the pitchers deal quite a few pitches throughout the at bat. 2-0 offer to Ferguson. He's going to watch that one high, 3-0, as Coach Fulton gives him the 2 hands in the air. Do what you want, young man. 3-0. Called strike. 3-1 now on Ferguson. Runner on second and third. 2 down.
Big gap here in left center for Ferguson if he can just
Yeah.
drive one out there to the south central.
Yes, definitely so. 3-1 outside base on balls for Ferguson. Will load him up for Drake Wolf. Not a better man than your number 3-hole hitter to come up with the bases jammed. And some speed on the base paths as well. Kistner at third, Ferguson at first, Fulton at second. As Drake Wolf will step in once more.
Drake Wolf, yeah, hitting .384 on the year. Batting 3, has 1 for 2 today with a single and a base on balls.
He's going to lift that one out into right field, short right field. It's going to be down. Run's going to score. Quincy's going to come around and score as well. And Drake's going to be staying on first base, and Ferguson's going to go all the way around to third base.
Boy, the right fielder took a step back on that and realized that one was going to be very shallow. Yeah.
He used a good word on that, lifted. It was just grazed and lifted out in the right field, and just a nice little hit to get on. Dominic Botts will step in after 2-run score. Ferguson on third base. Dominic steps in, 2 down. Really a chance to blow this one open here. Up 7-0. Dominic's going to fly one out to center field. That's going to be the third out of the 5th. Eagles score 2, leave 2 on. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Eagle Eye Sports Network. McCoy Heat and Air Conditioning, located on Route 33 west of Willow Hill, Illinois, is your locally owned and operated choice for keeping your home, business, or building comfortable. Call Kenan and Greg for all your heating and cooling needs at 618-455-3129. McCoy's, locally owned, locally trusted, your number 1 choice for heating and air. Needing fresh, clean laundry without the hassle? Head over to Newton Coin Laundry, your hometown spot for fast, convenient washing and drying. With clean machines, plenty of space, quick cycles, the Newton Coin Laundry helps you get in, get clean, and get back to your day. Whether it's game jerseys, work clothes, or weekly laundry, they've got you covered. Stop by today and see why locals trust Newton Coin Laundry. Proud supporter of Eagle Eye Sports Network and Newton Eagle football. Farley Insurance Agency, located at 124 West Washington on the Square in Newton, Illinois. Your hometown family-owned agency. When you deal with a family-owned insurance agency like Farley's, you get treated like family. Stop by or call today at 1-800-500-4421. All right, back to the broadcast here. Top half of the 6th inning. Carson Bartholomew still on the bump here in the 6th. The Eagles score 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 4th, 3 in the 1st. And if the Eagles were to win this game, they'll be Saturday morning, 11 a.m. We'll be back on the broadcast, hopefully. And let's hope we can make it out of this one here. And nonetheless, they'll bring up number 1 of Reese Johnson, 9-1-2 for Robinson Maroons here. And once again, if the Eagles win this one, we'll be back in the broadcast booth here Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Stay tuned to our Facebook and YouTube pages. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Johnson's going to lay a bunt down. Bartholomew's going to field it. The 1-3 putout's going to be good for out number 1 on a 1-pitch, 1-out for Carson Bartholomew.
Great little PFP there. Bartholomew had plenty of time, took his time, and threw a strike over there to Fulton at first base. Get the first out here.
Keeping himself efficient on the day. It's something from him. 1 pitch, 1 out there. As it will be Jetson Holt stepping in now for his first pitch with 1 out. He's going to lift one out into right center as Chance Mulvey's going to come back and call for it for out number 2. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Bartholomew here in the 6th. And Bartholomew, wow.
Just absolutely dealing here.
44 pitches.
Opening game of regionals, yeah.
That was the number 45 pitch of the day. Now they'll bring up number 5 of Gunnar Holt, the catcher here today, with 2 down. See what Bartholomew has to offer. It's going to be off the plate of ball, 1-0.
Bartholomew has only faced 4 batters twice in an inning. That was in the 3rd inning and the 5th inning. Other than that, he's just faced 3 up, 3 down. The other.
1-0. Fouled off. Evens the count at 1-1. Once again, this postseason broadcast, brought to you by Wolf Eye Care, McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, as well as the Newton Athletic Boosters, all helping us out throughout the season, as well as all of our fine sponsors for next season. That one's going to be lifted down right. It could be dangerous down the line. Foul ball. Nice laying out there job from Maddox Horner, giving all he could late on this game. 1-2 the count now. Bartholomew the driver's seat, 1-2 with 2 down.
Gunnar Holt today at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Single back in the 4th inning. 1 of 3 hits for the Maroons today.
Bartholomew settles in here, 1-2. Eagles up 7-0. The offering. He's going to jam him on the hands. A good pitch there from Kars. Just make him feel uncomfortable with the bat in his hand. And once again, for all those who are listening, if the Eagles would win this game, broadcast Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Off the plate there for ball 2. That would have been a big K as Bartholomew was heading to the dugout, and I think the Eagles were as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nonetheless. Anyways, come back at it, 2-2, even deuces all. 2-2, the count, 2 outs. And we'll come right back at them. It's going to be off the plate. Full count, 2 down now.
Just missing. I'm sitting here right on this outside corner. Just missing it.
For Gunnar Holt.
Pretty consistent zone here by the home plate umpire here this evening.
3-2. High in the zone, ball 4. Puts a runner aboard on a... He pitched more pitches there than he has in the past 2 innings, I feel like.
Yeah.
Then the last 2 down.
6 pitch at bat for Gunnar Holt there.
Braylon Murray will come in now, the second baseman. Batting from the right-handed side for the Robinson Maroons. Trying to get some late life for him here in the top half of the 6th inning. Bartholomew checks, deals, curveball, strike. 1 pitch, 1 strike to Murray. How about them Cardinals, Jarrett? Man, they've been really, really rough here lately.
Yeah, the last week or so has been kind of rough, but not as bad as the Cubs.
Not as bad as the Cubs.
0-10, their last 10.
He's going to wave that one 0-2. I sent a good one to Athletic Director Josh Beverlin here today. You know that one movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? There was a meme made, How to Lose the Division in 10 Days, and that had the Cubs jersey and the Cubs coach on it there. So I had to jab one anytime I could to Coach Bev. 0-2 the count now for Bartholomew. Bartholomew is a Cubs fan, 1-2 now. Two down, trying to take care of Braylon Murray at bat. One, two. Bartholomew waving off Dominic Botsell behind the plate. Coach Ross Wolf calling the pitches over there. 1-2 offer. Time on the batter, a strike down the pipe. Bartholomew wishes he had that one. Wish he had the last one there on Holt. Nonetheless, replay 1-2 the count. And you know, if you are the batter there, Bartholomew takes his sweet time up there on the rubber, and I'd be calling time as well. 1-2 from Bartholomew. Throws one inside on him. Curveball. It's going to be lifted out in left field. Dexter Fulton calls for it, and it's going to be caught out in left field. That's going to put him away for the Robinson Maroons. None scored here through the top half of the 6th for the Robinson. Bottom half of the 6th for the Newton Eagles. At bat coming up next.
Clear vision and friendly hometown service from a team you can trust. At Wolf Eye Care, your eyes are their top priority. From routine eye care to new frames and contact lenses, Dr. Adam Wolf and the team will guide your whole family to great vision. Conveniently located east of the square in Newton, Illinois, Wolf Eye Care combines modern technology with personalized care you can count on day in and day out. Call today for your appointment at 618-783-3123. Wolf Eye Care, helping you focus on what matters most. This broadcast is brought to you by Newton Athletic Boosters, supporting Eagle Eye Sports Network and the great athletes in our community.
McCoy Heat and Air Conditioning, located on Route 33 west of Willow Hill, Illinois, is your locally owned and operated choice for keeping your home, business, or building comfortable. Call Kenan and Greg for all your heating and cooling needs at 618-455-3129. McCoy's, locally owned, locally trusted, your number one choice for heating and air.
This broadcast is brought to you by Newton Athletic Boosters, supporting Eagle Eye Sports Network and the great athletes in our community.
All right, back to the broadcast here. Bottom half of the sixth frame. Eagles put one up the last two innings, two in the fifth, two in the fourth, three in that first inning. That really set the tone for the Eagles here today, and the bats have just been working in quite good efficiency.
Yeah, they have. And Maddox Horner coming up here to bat in the bottom of the sixth inning. Fouls one off over there towards the Eagles dugout. He comes in here 2 for 3 with two singles, and one of them was an infield single back there in the fourth inning, and then it ground out to the pitcher.
The 0-1 to Horner. He's going to wave at that one. Strike two. Falling behind the count, 0-2 for Maddox Horner. The Eagles up 7-0. 3 hits given up for Carson Barthamy. 10 hits on the day for the Eagles offensively. Horner's going to strike out on that one. Tagged him out. And that's going to be a swinging strikeout for Maddox Horner. One down will bring up Gavin Meinhardt. Gavin's hit the big fly a few times this year. I believe he's hit 5 or 6 big flies on the year, and we've broadcasted 2 of them the last time these two teams faced. He hit a big fly out into left center at Robinson City Park. 0-1, 1 out now after the breaking pitch from Jetson Holt. 0-1, down away in the zone, 1-1 the count. Off the plate. Robinson up to bat, the top of the 7th. That one's going to be down away too, 2-1. I want to thank all of our broadcast supporters, advertisers, sponsors, however you want to call them. We appreciate them all. Gavin's going to hit that one right up the middle. Second baseman's going to field it cleanly, and a 4-3 put out there. Wow, what a nice play there by the second baseman of Braylon Murray to put 2 outs on the board. Slick play by the second baseman there. He's had a couple opportunities for it today.
He got one there.
And bobbled it a couple times, but really just knocking the ball down and keeping it in the infield. They've done a fine job at it.
Yeah.
I'll bring up Dexter Fulton now, 2 outs. Dexter struggled at the plate here today.
Fulton 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on an error back in the third. Struck out his last time up. Walked back there in the first.
2 down. Dexter at bat from the right-handed side. Played left field today. Played left field all season long. As he's going to take a first pitch called strike 0-1 down the pipe and low. Beautiful, beautiful field here at Evergreen Park. Appreciate Athletic Director Mac Thompson helping us out getting this spot secured for today. 1-1. As that one's be popped up, foul out of play. Mac Thompson had a stint there at Robinson High School as a basketball coach. Had some really good success. Came to Effingham here for a couple years, and Effingham hired a new coach. I believe he was the assistant coach last year, for at least for a couple years at least. As they're going to throw one off the plate, 2-2 the count now. With 2 down. 2-2 offering. Down and low in the zone, 3-2. Dexter taking it full, 3-2, 2 down. As you know, before we're here long, Jarrett, basketball is going to sneak up on us. It'll be November before you know it, and football will be here before you know it. I believe they're probably starting practice probably Saturday.
Yeah, and they started a week earlier this year.
Ball forward to Dexter.
He's
going to be
back in the counts. He got behind 1-2 there.
Tharp will come up to bat, the number 8 hole hitter here today, with a runner on first base. Batting from the left-handed side, 2 down.
Tharp's 1 for 3, 1 for 3 on the day with a fielder's choice ground out back in the first, a strikeout, and a hit his last time up.
Holt comes set, checks on the runner, throws one inside and low for ball number 1. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn the notifications on if you're having a hard time doing it. Check out our video. Yeah, I showed everybody how to do it over the Memorial Day weekend. Reed's going to get called for a strike on him. 1-1 the count now. Good piece of hitting. Put one into scoring position. They're going to check over on Dex. Dex was caught with his back to the pitcher. He gets back in safely, though. 1-1. With 2 down. They're going to throw it, Tharp. It's going to hit him. He's going to go to first base. He looks back at the umpire. Hey, it hit me.
Yeah.
He gets to take first base safely. That'll bring up Chance Mulvey. Chance will come up to bat now. As we got 2 outs, we're chatting things over. See if Chance wants to bat or not. And taking time in this situation, nearing the 5:30 hour. The next game will start at 6:30, I believe. Parker Harris will come in to run for Reed Tharp. The DH will have to be X'd out as he's re-entered as his starting position one time. As Parker Harris will be running, as we mentioned. Back to the ball game here now, folks. No count as we got 2 outs, runners on first and second. Bottom half of the 6th frame. 7-0. Eagles lead. Going to take one high in the zone. Jarrett, you might get a little more of an insight on this since you work with a highly respected official in the track department. How things are going to work out on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
With the state.
Yeah.
Because we have multiples that run and play. As that was to be lifted out into center field. Caught there to record 3 outs for the Newton Eagles. Top half of the 7th inning. Let's see if the Eagles can hold them and put this game away. This is Eagle Eye Sports Network live on YouTube.
Planning for the future starts with the right people by your side. That's why you should choose Eckhart Financial in Altamont, Illinois. Will Oakes, your Eckhart Financial representative, will guide you through retirement planning, investments, life insurance, or whatever matters most. Trusted service with personalized strategy. Will Oakes with Eckhart Financial. Looking for your next truck, SUV, or family vehicle? Visit McLean Motor Sales in Newton, your trusted Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck dealer, serving Jasper County and the surrounding area for more than 70 years. From rugged Ram trucks and legendary Jeep SUVs to powerful Dodge Performance and family-ready Chrysler models, you'll find the right vehicle at the right price. Plus, count on hometown service you can trust long after the sale. Stop by McLean Motor Sales on the east side of Newton or visit us online at mcleanmotors.com.
This broadcast is brought to you by Newton Athletic Boosters, supporting Eagle Eye Sports Network and the great athletes in our community.
All right, back to the broadcast here. Last frame as we're in the top half of the 7th inning. Felix Reynolds up to bat. He started the day off, ended up with 71 pitches, and I believe he had, 4 innings of work?
Yep. Felix Reynolds, yeah, he went 4 innings of work.
Bartholomew still on the bump, trying to go the distance here today. He's going to offer a curveball called ball, 1-0. We'll get Bartholomew's pitch count up here in just a moment as we let things load up. As Felix Reynolds steps back in. The 58th pitch is on the way for 2-0 for Carson Bartholomew. Pretty good work to be starting the 7th and you're nearing 58. However many batters, I'd like to know how many he just went 1 or 2 pitches and got outs on. Says a lot for the defense here today. 2-1 moves the count now after the called strike on Felix Reynolds. Starting pitcher today. 2-1 offering from Bartholomew. Set to go. It's going to be fouled back. Evens the count at 2-2.
That's what you got to do if you're Bartholomew here in the 7th inning. Just get ahead and pitch strikes.
Just settle in
and do the work.
See what you can do. Hope everybody's enjoying the broadcast today. Here on EESN, we've got our EESN shirts on today. He hangs a curveball up there, hang him up on the backwards K. Felix Reynolds sits down, out number 1 for the Robinson Maroons, 1 out. And that'll bring up number 33 of Braden Turner. Batting here. He's batting for Braylon Murray. For Noah Myers playing right field.
Yep.
Coach Truitt's going to come together with the home plate umpire and talk about some substitutions. Braylon Murray up to bat now. With 1 down. As we want to thank all of our fine sponsors here today, we're going to take a short break and bring it right back. This broadcast brought to you by McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, as well as...
This broadcast is brought to you by Newton Athletic Boosters, supporting Eagle Eye Sports Network and the great athletes in our community.
All right, back to the baseball game here in Evergreen Hollow Park. 1 out as Braylon Murray will step in. Bartholomew throws one at him here. A called strike, 0-1.
I got Braden Turner.
Braden Turner for Braylon Murray. I did this last time we played him. Braden Turner at bat for the 0-1. He's going to step in the bucket and hand this one down the left field line. Out of play, a foul ball. A long strike at that. 0-2 for Turner. Wearing the number 33 jersey in the maroon and gray. Once again, the Robinson Maroons 13-14 on the season. The Eagles 24-8. 5-2 in conference play for the Eagles. The 0-2 to Turner. That one's going to be a ball low. 1-2 the count now with 1 out. Bartholomew, some pretty efficient work here. 1-2. Eagles up 7-0. Time called from Turner. Once again, after following this game will be the Richland County Tigers, as well as the Effingham Hearts, hosting the regional this year. Lane following this game. That was be lifted out into right center field. It could be down. It will be, as Ferguson will pick this one up, and the pinch hitter gets on. Up Turner with 1 out and a runner on first base.
Just a jam shot there. Got inside on him. Braden Turner able to fight that one off and just poke it out there over the second baseman and out in between right field and center field for a base hit. Their 4th hit of the ball game.
Brody Baker will come up to bat now, the DH today. As Jared mentioned, 10 hits for the Eagles and 4 for the Robinson Maroons on the day. As the Eagles lead this game 7-0. Double play could end it all here, as number 14 will check back in of Noah Myers playing right field here today. Not over yet, not over till it's over, as Brody Baker will step in for his first pitch on the afternoon. In the 7th inning at bat for Baker. 1 down, runner on first. as Bartholomew looks for the sign at home. Looking for a ground ball here. Bartholomew comes set, checks. If I was Baker, I'd call time. It's going to be a called strike one, low and away with one out.
Coach Truitt over there yelling at Myers not to get off too far, as he had a pretty healthy lead there.
You don't want to make that second out. Your run means nothing here when it's 7-0. I don't mean that in a bad way. That's just how you say it during baseball. Fouled back to the fence here. 0-2 the count. We'll see for the broadcast on Saturday if we can get that new camera working. I'll have to work on that tonight and tomorrow and try the new camera where we don't have to look through the screen anymore. But nonetheless, if the Eagles can make it that far, we will be broadcasting Saturday. The 0-2. He's out at first base. As a swinging strikeout in the dirt. First base was occupied, 2 outs, runner on first base. Eagles are 1 out away from heading to the regional championship. The Eagles will, if they can advance here, will go to 25-8 on the season. 2 down, Isaac Hardiman down to their last out. Hardiman's going to watch one, called strike one, 0-1 now. Only Tigers and Effingham battling out here later this evening at Evergreen Hollow Park. On a warm evening in Effingham. The 0-1 from Bartholomew. Hanging breaking pitch. Drake Wolf's going to field a bad hop. He's going to go for the 6-3. The putout is going to be good. The Eagles are going to go to the regional championship on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. We'll have the broadcast for you. We're going to have the postgame show brought to you by McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning. Be back in just a moment. This is Eagle Eye Sports Network. James Bacco Service Incorporated, serving Jasper, Effingham, Clay, and surrounding counties. The most reputable name in septic service. Call James Bacco for your free quote today at 217-925-5132. James Bacco Service, the #1 name in septic insulation and service.
Looking for your next truck, SUV, or family vehicle? Visit McLean Motor Sales in Newton, your trusted Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck dealer, serving Jasper County and the surrounding area for more than 70 years. From rugged Ram trucks and legendary Jeep SUVs to powerful Dodge Performance and family-ready Chrysler models, you'll find the right vehicle at the right price. Plus, count on hometown service you can trust long after the sale. Stop by McLean Motor Sales on the east side of Newton or visit us online at mcleanmotors.com.
McCoy Heat and Air Conditioning, located on Route 33 west of Willow Hill, Illinois, is your locally owned and operated choice for keeping your home, business, or building comfortable. Call Kenan and Greg for all your heating and cooling needs at 618-455-3129. McCoy's, locally owned, locally trusted, your #1 choice for heating and air.
Clear vision and friendly hometown service from a team you can trust. At Wolf Eye Care, your eyes are their top priority. From routine eye care to new frames and contact lenses, Dr. Adam Wolf and the team will guide your whole family to great vision. Conveniently located east of the square in Newton, Illinois, Wolf Eye Care combines modern technology with personalized care you can count on day in and day out. Call today for your appointment at 618-783-3123. Wolf Eye Care, helping you focus on what matters most.
All right, back to the postgame show, brought to you by McLean Motors, McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, Athletic Boosters of Newton, Newton Coin Laundry, as well as Crossroads Bank here in Effingham, Farley Insurance, Wolf Eye Care, Will Oaks with Eckhart Financial Group. I think I hit them all as far as we go. But nonetheless, Eagles win this one 7-0 in 7 innings here in Evergreen Hollow Park. It's been a good game. I think the Eagles collected 10 hits on the day, but better than that, at the Vandalia site, Salem won, T-Town won in the 6th inning, and Never been a Wildcat fan, but I am here tonight. As let's hope the Salem Wildcats can get the job done. But nonetheless, Jarrett Tharp has your stats here tonight.
Yeah, first we'll just go ahead and get the away team, the Robinson Maroon stats read off for you. They to go off their pitching stats. Felix Reynolds started the ball game for them. He took the loss here in today's outing. Pitched 4 innings, had 1 strikeout, 2 walks, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, and I counted 2 of them as earned runs as they Robinson Maroons made 3 errors on the day. And then Jetson Holt came in relief, pitched 2 innings, faced 12 batters, had 1 strikeout, 1 walk, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, and 2 earned runs for Jetson Holt there. As far as their batting-wise go, Jetson Holt led off for them. He went 0 for 3 on the day with a couple of flyouts and a ground out. Gunnar Holt batting second. He went 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, a strikeout, and a single. Braylon Murray went 0 for 3 on the day with 3 flyouts. Felix Reynolds went 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts and grounded into a double play back in the 4th. Noah Myers went 0 for 2 on the day with a flyout and a strikeout. Braden Turner came in to pinch hit for him in the 7th inning. He went 1 for 1 with a single there in the 7th inning. Brody Baker, DH, and for A.J. Noblet went 1 for 3 on the day with a line out, a single, and a strikeout. Isaac Hardiman went 0 for 3 on the day with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Grayson Brown went 1 for 2 on the day with a single back in the 3rd inning and a flyout there in the 5th. And then Reese Johnson went 0 for 2 on the day with a flyout and a ground out. So as the box score goes for the Robinson Maroons, they scored 0 runs on 4 hits and had 3 errors.
And, just got to tip your hat when you can. Coach Truitt, good guy. Just stand-up dude. I really like him. And just congratulations to him and as well as all the Robinson Maroon players, coaches, fans, and just everybody involved in that school system. Congratulations to them on a job well done this season. The Eagles split with them this year, go 1-1. They took the best of them in conference play, and we got the best of them here when it matters here in postseason. But nonetheless, Jarrett, you got the Newton stats.
I got the stats for the Newton Eagles, who are going to move on to the regional championship Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And what it was today for the senior Carson Bartholomew on the bump. He went the distance, got the win today as a winning pitcher, pitched 7 innings, faced 25 batters, had 5 strikeouts, just 1 walk, gave up 4 hits, 0 runs, and 0 earned runs for Carson Bartholomew. What a day. Had the breaking ball working pretty good early and often, and then got through the second, third part of the lineup and, used it quite often like he does. And like I said early in the broadcast, there was a couple innings, 3 innings he faced 4 batters. The rest of the innings, all the rest of the 4 innings, he just faced 3 batters. Got a couple ground ball double plays for him and done a very good job fielding his position as well. Had a couple comebackers to him and fielded a couple bunts as well. So great job by the senior Carson Bartholomew on the bump. Doing a great job. As far as the hitting goes for the Eagles, finally bounced back after a rough week last week, struggling to hit the ball. Eagles come away with 11 hits on the day. And, got started off early there in the middle part of the order. Drake Wolf, Botzel, and Maddox Horner, getting started off there in the first inning. The Eagles put up 3 runs in the first, and then kind of as you go from there, they just kept on tacking on a few more there towards the end of the game, ended up with 7 runs. But as far as the stats go for the Newton Eagles lineup, led off by Quincy Fulton. He went 2 for 4 with an RBI, had 2 flyouts to start the game, but then got on top of the ball there later in the game, finished with a single and a double there in the 4th and 5th inning. 2 for 4 for him with an RBI. David Ferguson went 0 for 3 today with a couple flyouts and base on balls for him. Drake Wolf batting third. He went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs, had 2 singles, and had a walk as well and a flyout. Dominic Botzel batting fourth. He went 3 for 4 and had an RBI, 3 singles for the senior catcher. Maddox Horner batting fifth. He went 2 for 4 with 2 singles, a ground out, and a strikeout. Gavin Meinhardt went 0 for 4 with got on base actually in the first inning on an error by the third baseman, grounded out into a fielder's choice there in the third, and then grounded into a double play and there in the fourth. So 0 for 4 for Gavin Meinhardt today. Dexter Fulton 0 for 2. He got on an error, had 2 base on balls and a strikeout. Reed Tharp went 1 for 3. He got grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up, struck out back there in the third with bases loaded. He got a single back in the 5th and a hit by pitch there in the bottom of the 6th inning. And then Chance Smoley to round out the order went 1 for 4. Had a single back in the 2nd, a stolen base, and a couple of flyouts for him. So the Eagles scored 7 runs on 11 hits and had 0 errors tonight.
That's good. That's a good day for the Eagles, fielding and hitting wise, and just good all overall win.
Yeah, just
pitching, hitting, fielding, everything was good.
Very clean game. The base running was on. We had no mental mistakes on the base pass. We took bases whenever they made mistakes. The pickoff move there at second moved up a couple of runners and just taking some bases, extra bases when we're not supposed to.
Jared, that's going to round us out here. I appreciate the stats. We'll make a post-game show stats post on Facebook tonight or possibly tomorrow afternoon. Or, tomorrow morning possibly. I'll try to get on that with the box scores and much, much more. But nonetheless, that's going to do it for us here. We'll be back in action Saturday morning, 11 o'clock here on Eagle Eye Sports Network. Don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned to our Facebook pages on Eagle Eye Sports Network LLC on Facebook. And just appreciate you coming here with us today, Jarrett. And let's hope the Eagles play a clean game. They'll be playing the winner of Effingham High School and the winner or the Richland County Tigers. So nonetheless, that's going to do it for us here. Jarrett, you got anything else to add?
I don't think so.
Thanks for coming along tonight, guys. And thank you, Jarrett Tharp, for my assistant up here in the booth. And once again, I cannot thank all of our fine sponsors. And how we got here today was in a McLean Motors Jeep, as well as we appreciate Kevin letting you come off here a little early and helping us out. We really appreciate that. All of our fine sponsors, McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, west of Willow Hill, Illinois on Route 33. Give them a call for all your heating and air conditioning needs. Proud supporters of Eagle Eye Sports Network here in the postseason baseball action, as well as the Newton Athletic Boosters. Cannot thank all those folks enough. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Once again, Eagles win 7-0 here in Evergreen Park, Effingham, Illinois. We will see you again Saturday morning, 11 a.m. McCoy Heating and Air Conditioning, located on Route 33 west of Willow Hill, Illinois, is your locally owned and operated choice for keeping your home, business, or building comfortable. Call Kenan and Greg for all your heating and cooling needs at 618-455-3129. McCoy's, locally owned, locally trusted, your number one choice for heating and air.
This broadcast is brought to you by Newton Athletic Boosters, supporting Eagle Eye Sports Network and the great athletes in our community. This broadcast has been a production of Eagle Eye Sports Network, LLC in Willow Hill, Illinois, meant solely for the enjoyment of our audience. Thanks for watching.